If you're in a bind with the IRS, you just can't ignore it. For example, if you owe back taxes to the government, they might garnish your wages.
Whatever the problem, it doesn't have to go on and on. Lawful Solutions has helped clients reduce or eliminate their IRS tax debt.
Yeah, Daryl Vandover's with the tax service. Good morning, Daryl. How are you?
It's nice to see you again.
Good to see you. Explain how this process works, the tax resolution process.
Well, it's very complicated to start off with. The process is different for everyone. It's different for you than it is for me, than it is for the next person. It all depends on what your particular situation is. So at Lawful Solutions, we set up that process based on your situation, and we put together a game plan for every individual. So it's kind of a question that has to go per person. How it is.
Does it take a lot of time to resolve it? Because if you've been like you're now facing penalties, you're getting letters. If you're in that position, you probably want to resolve it or at least get to a plan quickly so you can move on.
Plan is the right word.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't take a long time. The hardest thing is people for so long put them off, and put them off, and put them off. They're not going to go away. They're not going to go away. So when you have a problem, if you face it head on and know that there's help out there, we can get you that help. And ironically, you'll be looking at them in your rearview mirror and you'll think, that wasn't so bad. What was I worried about?
What was I waiting on?
Yes.
Why did I put it off?
Part of that plan is includes on how to pay that money back to the IRS. So I have heard the IRS does payment plans, so you can pay. You don't have to pay it all back at once. Are there different programs out there?
There are.
In that regard?
There are payment plans. Now, you mentioned a payment plan. You want to be on a comprehensive payment plan, meaning you want to have a line drawn in the sand as to when your payments are going to be done. Don't get on a never-ending payment plan where your penalties and interest are overpowering your payments. Because people call us and they say, I've been paying the IRS for 8 years and I owe more now than I did when I started.
Oh, gosh.
No, you got to get on a payment plan that's going to be constructive, that's going to get you to the finish line.
Yes.
So, but yeah, payment plans are an option, but even a better option is whatever the reasonable collection potential is. The IRS has to settle your taxes based on your reasonable collection potential, meaning what is left over at the end of the month after you paid all your bills. They have to let you live. They have to let you pay your rent, your mortgage, your utility bills, your car payments, your food. So whatever's left at the end of the month, that is your disposable income. That's what they want. If you don't have any disposable income, it's our job to prove to them, hey, just like an attorney would in a court, this person doesn't have it, and per this law, this is what we need to do, and we can get you out of that. So a payment plan, yes, but a lot of people, we can get their debts reduced or eliminated because of that potential, that collection potential.
Sure.
Is that effectiveness the number one reason people come to Lawful Solutions, or are there other benefits to choosing your firm?
Well, there are a lot of there's a lot of companies out there, and there's competition, like there is with anything. But the competition will say, hey, we can knock your debt out. Well, they don't even know what they can do. At Lawful Solutions, we're going to look under the hood. We're going to do a discovery. We're going to put together a game plan just for you, and we're going to know exactly where we're going and how we're getting there. We're going to present it to you, and then you make the decision.
Because in my mind, otherwise you're kind of buying a promise. Or you're buying hope, right? But when what you really need is a plan. You need a solution to the problem.
And we'll take a look at the website right now, and
work.
that's a good place to start for people. But the other question I have is, how do people, once you get this plan set up with the IRS and they're maybe successful in paying their back taxes, how do people stay out of trouble with the IRS after this resolution?
Well, at Lawful Solutions, we have a program for a nominal fee that it's a protection program, okay? And it's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all year long. We're there. If you get an IRS situation, you pick up the phone and you call us, and it's a nominal fee every month. And with that, we do your taxes every April. So you're not going to have to worry. Number one, what do I do if I have a situation? Number two, what am I going to do come tax time?
Yes.
We're going to notify you and say, hey, it's time to do your taxes. Let's get your stuff together. And, so yeah, we protect you.
Before you make the call, we have the number on the screen now. Before you call that 800 number, are there certain documents you need to have in front of you? That way, when you visit with a representative, you can give them.
No, just basically you call. we're gonna ask you certain questions of your situation to kind of get a feel for where you are and what's going on, and then whatever you have from the IRS, yes, then you would need to send that to us so that our experts have that to be able to put that together with whatever we're doing to fix your situation.
Man, it can be
And
stressful.
when people pick up that phone to call you guys, it's always a good idea to mention the morning blend, because you brought in something special for those callers who do call
Yes.
in, and it's 15% discount off the services.
Yes.
That's only for the first 50 callers.
That's
though.
correct.
That's great. So if you're already in a bind, and Daryl and his team, they get it, so they're going to offer to help you save some money. That way you're more compelled. It's 800-449-2221. And we encourage you to go to the website as well to learn more about Lawful Solutions, just like we did. Knowing Daryl was coming on, I wanted to learn more. How are you helping people out? And there's a lot of information online that really spells it out clearly, so you know you have options. You're kind of getting your head wrapped around it before you make the call, and I think that's smart. Thank you for being here today, Daryl. It's
Thank
good to
you
see
very
you.
much.
Good information. Appreciate it.
Thank you.